Hello, I'm Nana from chalkpastel.com. Today we're going to be painting a really important part of Harry Potter's school life at Hogwarts. When he first arrived at school, he was asked to be part of a ceremony with the Sorting Hat. And the Sorting Hat helps to choose which house the students will be in. So today we're going to draw and paint the Sorting Hat. Now, I don't trust myself to do this just freehand, so I'm going to use a pencil, and I will go slowly, and you can follow along with me. The Sorting Hat is really a rather wrinkled piece of leather, it looks like, but it does have lots of personality. All right, we're going to get started on the brim, or the part that overlooks the eyes. And then it's just a matter of lots of wrinkles, lots of folds, and then there are two sort of ties that tie the hat on. I don't remember seeing them tied to a student in the movie. Perhaps they were, because it stays pretty well seated on a student's head. But there are two ties. Okay, in the middle is the part of the Sorting Hat where the mouth is. Yes, it does speak. Like I say, it's just very wrinkledy and doesn't really look like much of anything. It does listen to your wishes. And if you want to be in a certain house, like Harry did, it will take that into consideration. Okay? I think we pretty well have the hat drawn off. Okay, we're going to start with our paper, as you can see, turned vertically. There is another sheet of paper underneath here to help hold this down so it doesn't go sliding all around the table. I have a series of browns, blacks. There is an orange. I'm not sure if we're going to use it. And if we get to a background, we're going to use purple and green. So let's start with the dark brown, because that's what the Sorting Hat is. I'm going to turn the chalk to where it's on its side and has a point to it. It's not flat on its side. It does have a point, and we're going to use that to draw in our hat. Now we're going to get the two ties to keep it on ahead that they never tied, but at least they're there in case somebody gets to jumping around and arguing with the Sorting Hat. Okay, I like to get the mouth in right away because it's going to be speaking to these students and telling them which house they need to go take their clothes and their trunks to, and where they'll be living for the next 4 years. Okay, we've got it outlined. Let's now fill in some of this, okay? We're going to take the black and we're going to fill in the mouth. Keep turning it on the side to where you have a point, and you can smooth in the black then it doesn't really have eyes to speak of. And let's see, I think we'll fill in a little bit of the wrinkly places. Now, lightly around the eyes, they look like they're not quite even. Doesn't matter because this is a wrinkly old hat. Lightly, lightly, lightly. We're filling them in. And up here, I think we're just going to put in a bit of the brown. And the brim, part of the brim. Let's take the white and we're going to do what's called accent. Show where the light is on this old hat. Okay? The light is coming from the right-hand side of the paper. So there's more light over here on the right-hand side. And at the top of the hat, on the brim, let's get these ties in. And we can even put some light on them. There we go. Now, take your finger, your painter finger we like to call it, and we're going to brush the color to the edge. Fill it in. You can take up some of the white and smooth it in too. Now, we're going to take our black and we're going to outline. Make it really pop out good. All the way around. There's the top of this old hat. And really lay in a heavy piece of black underneath here where the head, everybody's head goes. And we're just about done. All right. Now we have this wonderful sorting hat out here in the middle of this brown paper. Let's put in some Hogwarts colors. Here is a purple and some green. And I wonder which house this might be for. I think it's Slytherin. And then we have the red for Harry's house. And a wonderful pink color for Hufflepuff. And a yellow and I think we have all the houses. Might put some yellow up here. And you can take your fingers and kind of smooth them together so they're not quite so separate, because I think Professor Dumbledore really liked to think about all the houses being friends, even though probably they weren't that much. But I think we have a great Sorting Hat picture. And I know that you have used wonderful bright colors, because the Sorting Hat itself is just rather dumpy and wrinkly looking. And these colors really do help. Be sure you sign your name in the corner. Turn your picture over and name it. Always name your picture Sorting Hat. Put the date on it, today's date, and go and take your beautiful painting and ask everybody, can you tell what this is? Of course they'll be able to tell what it is. It's the famous Sorting Hat, and you've done a great job. Great job. And everybody will know that you are an artist.